Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Hardspace Shipbreaker. What I intend to be the last recording I do of this, unless, of course, they release an update or something at some point. But it has been a very, very fun run of this game, and of course, Discord Reactive decided to break again. Will you please just work? You can respect the commitment to what bit? Okay, well apparently that's just not going to work. But yeah, we are using the TF talkies today because they're fun. So transform me to your heart's content, everyone. Well, yeah, Gibby, that's what you wanted to be called.
I suppose I do not exist today.
You exist. Just only in my head. I am sorry.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Gibby.
Salvage registered.
I am absolutely accustomed to calling you by the name you wish to go by, as you just recently changed it.
Credits transferred.
I am cool and in with the kids. How do you do, fellow kids? Skibbity Riz and stuff.
On God?
Oh, is that a new one? On God!
You're so cap for real, for real.
Definitely, dog! Yo, 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 what up, CJ? CJ in his house.
Okay, so to distract them from whatever this bit is, I will now begin talking about my latest Windows woes. Because, you know, I have a wonderful and loving relationship with Microsoft and their operating system Windows. And this is not a cry for help at all. I have successfully decided that my computer randomly shutting down is no longer an issue. I have decided this because it has not randomly shut down in a while. Though, as much as I wish I could just decide things are not problems and then they just stop existing regardless of their state, I think I've actually fixed that problem. So I decided finally to recover the files that were on my external hard drive. So the reason why I say recover is because previously I was using an Apple device, and I set this external hard drive up on the Apple device. So the drive was formatted using the APFS file system structure, which is basically just Apple's own encryption file system service. It's kind of like NTFS, but Windows, or like FAT32, whatever. No, FAT32 is the one that's cross-compatible, so NTFS. So the way for me to actually access the files on my external hard drive, I had to download a separate program that would act as an emulation layer to be able to read the files. I cannot write on this device, I could only read it. So I had to copy the files to another drive, and then I had to go through a somewhat complicated process to actually wipe the drive and then reformat it into FAT32 so that Windows would actually be able to read it. Now, the fun thing that happened in this whole process, I don't know exactly what criteria this hit to cause this bug, but a long time ago, I got a whole bunch of art reference pictures of just people doing various poses in a variety of clothing. It's just figure drawing stuff. And I got it for free. And all of the files that I got for free were located in multiple folders named sample pack. Now, for some reason, when they created all these folders, they weren't consistent with their capitalization or spelling of sample pack. So in the same subfolder, I had multiple subfolders of sample pack, but with different capitalization. And when I moved that from the emulated layer of the APFS onto an NTFS drive, it moved properly. So I moved two folders named sample pack onto my desktop. One was sample pack capital S, capital P. One was sample pack capital S, lowercase p. I see Gibby is a little bit concerned. Maybe they know what's about to happen. So I went through the process, I wiped the external hard drive, I reformatted it, I started moving things back over to that drive, and I encounter an issue. I cannot move the folder sample pack because there's already the folder sample pack existing in the destination. And you're gonna be like, well, okay, that's weird. No, it's not that it's trying to create a new folder named sample pack at my destination. It's that when Windows is trying to move the files from sample pack to the new folder named sample pack, it's referring to the wrong folder sample pack, even though it's being told to use the other sample pack. If this is getting confusing for you, don't worry, it gets worse. I'm actually able to, on my desktop, access the folder sample pack that I shouldn't be able to access. I got the files out of there and moved them manually over, but I cannot rename this folder sample pack. I cannot move this folder sample pack. I cannot delete this folder sample pack. I can create a new folder named sample pack and then move that folder into the other folder of sample pack, and then Windows will just tell me that the file is too big to complete the operation, even though it's two empty folders now. So basically, I have an empty folder named sample pack that's just permanently affixed to my desktop. Windows.
Material accepted.
Hey, Rygen.
Yeah.
I loves you.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
I'm aware you love me, but Windows sure doesn't. I have a lot of fun images from this whole process because I was talking to Ido at the time. Yeah, Gibby knows what's going on. But I have a whole bunch of folders. Basically, there's just this weird crossover thing about some file system structures being case sensitive and some things being case insensitive, and in the process of the whole emulation layer of going from an Apple file system structure to a Windows file system structure, something very seriously broke, and a thing got moved that probably should have been prompted to be renamed. But I have a lot of wonderful pictures about this, such as item not found. Could not find this item. This item is no longer located in desktop. Verify the item's location and try again. And it's just a picture of this dialog trying to do something with the sample pack folder, and there's just the picture of the sample pack folder in that destination. So Windows thinks that this item is no longer in desktop, even though it is. Trying to rename the folder says the source and destination files are the same, even though I'm trying to rename it from one name to another name. And there is nothing else on the desktop that's named anything else. Like, I can't rename it at all. It's just stuck as sample pack forever. The great part is, if I'm trying to rename it, I get stuck, because trying to rename it, I get one error message, but trying to click out of it, I get another error message, that it can't find the item. I have the picture of me trying to move an empty folder named sample pack into the other folder named sample pack, and Windows saying that the empty folder is a file that's too large for the destination file system. That one's really interesting.
Okay.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter.
Windows.
Bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
To be fair on this one, I think it's more a matter of both of them.
I don't know. Whenever I moved all of my files from an NTFS drive over to my Apple, I never had problems. Because I did originally have to port everything from a Windows to an Apple in the first place when I switched several years ago.
I vote we blame Gibby.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Like, why wasn't Gibby there to walk you through how to do this properly? The fuck, Gibby?
Yeah, you're right. I should have called them. So when you next go into work, Gabby, you're going to get a phone call from me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, so I've got a folder that's on my desktop, but it's not actually on my desktop, and I can't move it or rename it because Windows thinks it's not on my desktop, but it's there. What do I do?"
All right, Gib Gab.
Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Actually, I guess I should ask, is Gib Gab okay? Because I've kind of been calling you Gib Gab from the moment you came by.
Salvage registered.
Okay.
Transferring credits.
No, I think they prefer Gabby _.
Ah, yes, Gabby _.
In all fairness, though, I'm fairly certain I know how to fix this issue. I'm just going to wait until the next time I reboot and see if that just it clears something up on Windows side and it lets me delete the folder. Because, like, I deleted all the other... I deleted all the other files, so now it's just an empty folder. So maybe, like, once I reboot, Windows will be like, oh, that folder does exist. Wow.
I mean, there is a reason why the first step in any troubleshooting is, have you turned it off and on again?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge problem. It's nowhere near like the time that I accidentally cloned my documents into my documents and it would create an infinite loop whenever I tried to go into my documents. Because that was annoying. Because a lot of things just naturally saved to my documents, so I just had a whole bunch of inaccessible files. But it is the case now that I just feel the need to share with you every time I encounter strange Windows things because
Say get a move on, but
you
know that already.
you seem to take a vicarious sort of joy in discovering just how cursed Windows is for me.
I do?
I said you seem to.
Well, no. No, I don't. After all, I love you. Also, since nobody else is apparently gonna TF me.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call. Well, I apologize to do this so early, but I actually need to step away for a minute. I will be right back, everybody. Hello again, everybody. Sorry about that little break. We are back to Hardspace Shipbreakers. Go ahead with your, ranting at Gib Gab about that. Ha pa pa pa.
Well, I was just gonna say I think ba ba ba. I think it's the aggressive amount of certainty you have that red pandas don't exist.
Look, I know they exist. I know they are real. I understand that, but also they don't look real. Therefore, they can't be real. Therefore, this is all manufactured big panda propaganda.
Hey, I exist now. It's wonderful.
Yes, it fixed itself. Also going to be some story here.
All right, folks, this is it.
Whew. I'm ready. You good, Kai?
Yes? Yes. Okay, remember, the whole point is to show them we control the profit. So, fail all them salvage goals. Trash them components. Really junk up the value of that ship, you hear?
Oh, man. Apple's gonna be so pissed.
I'll do what I can to manage that. Now, as soon as you step into the yard, I'm gonna lock out the shift clock. I'm also gonna patch in everyone's salvage meters, so you can see how each other's doing. Hal's liable to get mighty vocal out there, but don't ease up.
You got it, boss.
I got your backs. Take your time, be safe, and let loose some wanton mayhem and destruction. Weaver out.
Yes! Now I get to actually break the ship.
They even look fake when running, right?
Well, about time. Y'all
Okay,
still
I know
got those
exactly
doors
what
today,
video to show you.
Huh? What's going on now with the shift clock? Al, we need to talk. Not now, Joseph. The crew and I have decided it's time to talk about the conditions of our employment. You what?
Until you agree to stop treating us like trash, we're treating the salvage like trash.
What are you doing?
Just our job. Want to talk about it?
I knew it. I knew this whole crew was rotten. Joseph, you stopped the clock, didn't you? No, did I? Maybe. You know, technology and I don't always get along. Muted! Not this time, Hal. Yeah! You're done, Joseph! By the end of the day, you'll be in purgatory like your little sidekick.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, I know exactly where I'm hitting to do the maximum amount of damage. The benefit
Nobody
of...
knows how to hurt a company more than the people who work in it.
Exactly. Just a few demo charges placed in particular locations.
So Gib give a listen to that video of a listen to that video and tell me that red pandas are not real. Tell me that those are not noises made by a real animal.
Oh, nice one right here will do nicely. Let's really make sure that this goes kaboom, shall we? I guess another one right there. Ah, here we are.
At least they sound a little demonic here, so I can actually believe it.
Oh my god.
Demonic?
Yeah, like Doc. Even then, it sounds cute.
Aww, I can't release the spicy air. What? What'd I miss?
Oh.
Why did Raijun randomly laugh?
Because I have the brain of a 12-year-old.
Oh?
Can't release the spicy air.
I mean... What else would you call it? Alright, y'all ready?
No.
I recommend Gas X if you have that problem.
Oh my god, Raijun.
You're lucky you're real and very much not fictional. Alright.
But apparently demonic.
Yeah, apparently demonic. I can't do anything about that one. Alright. I don't know if I'm actually far enough away from what's about to happen, but... Boom.
But it's good work.
Explosive activity detected. Slow down. Salvage squad.
You, 52? Really? You're gonna let yourself be taken in by these clowns? Curazon, your sugar rations are cut off! Permanently!
That's so. Hey, where do thrusters go again? I can never remember. The furnace?
I had hope for you, son. You know what this means.
You know, sir, Mr. Rhodes, you better listen to Weaver.
Remember, Hal, we're just looking to talk. You make the call to arrange it. We'll get back to business as usual. The only call I'm making is to loss prevention. You all are in serious, serious trouble. Gonna be a big dent in the profit reports by the time they get here.
This is the most I've seen.
That's it! Penalties for all of you! Destruction of company property, insubordination, improper use of equipment, 20 million credits.
Oh yeah? That going on top of the millions we already owe?
Sloppy 50,000 credits. Using a right-handed tool in your left-hand fee, 600,000 credits. What on earth are you talking about? Sarcasm fee. Come on, Hal. Informally addressing a superior fee. You ready to arrange that chat yet, Hal? Joseph, what have you done? None of these stupid things are working. Aha! Now here's something you forgot to block out, Joseph.
Aww.
Beautiful.
How? You stupid petty.
Remember this, people. You don't have power here. You never will. Hang on, folks.
Thanks, Weaver.
Dang it! Joseph! You are a disgrace to Link supervisors everywhere. Just helping the crew work. Simmer down now, Hal. Simmer down.
Oh, this one is so fun. Also, I did release the spicy air!
Gunner, remember what our objective is here.
Oh, wait.
What if you take everything you're supposed to throw in the processor, like all the bigger ship parts, tether them to one another, and then just throw them, one of them, and tether them into the furnace? Just the conga line of death.
I could probably pull that off.
Please be more careful.
But also at the same time, I'm having fun literally just throwing my demo charges everywhere.
Understandable.
However, I think I've gotten to the point where I can't really do much more damage. outside of, you know, just, oh. He turned us off again. Yes, Peach, it is.
What if you just take the last cutter vertical and just start cutting everywhere?
Probably will soon. But also... Kaboom! Oh, there's a thermal spreader that didn't get, absolutely destroyed. Let me fix that. There we go. Don't want to forget you, buddy! Oh crap, I'm a little close. Oops!
Well done, Cutter. Sit up. What do you even think this will accomplish?
Got a little too close there. Welcome back, Peach.
I kind of wonder what happens if you start this level and try to get the entire ship in the furnace.
The problem is that you'd probably still at least achieve one of the salvage goals. Simply because
That's really fun.
when things get destroyed, they, when things are destroyed, they become scrap. Which is worth almost nothing, but still a tiny bit, you know.
So you gotta blow everything up and then put it in the processor. I see.
Essentially, yes.
Oh, what if you just fling everything upwards into space? It'll eventually disappear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel better than this 52. Keep at it, Cutter.
Now I'm going this route. Oh, right. It overheats. Oops. Okay. Slightly less mahahaha. True, Slitherite, but the problem there is that, you know, some of these things you can't really cut with the, with this. Hey, guess what, buddy? You can turn off my suit and thrusters and all that, but you can't turn off my laser!
Like that. No, not more like that.
Oops, I unplugged it.
Yeah, Cosmo, I thought the same thing. Like, I thought 4 or 5 Hardspace Shipbreaker videos ago, it was the last video. And then every new video is just the new last video. And he says this is the last video.
What do you
But I
mean?
don't trust him anymore.
Well, right now I am literally doing
Cosmo
the.
says he thought you were done.
Nah. Though right now I am. I am doing the last mission here. There is a possibility that I'll need to do a little bit more, but I plan to do that during this recording.
Believe how wrong I was about you. We're nothing alike. You're just
It's more that, like, several videos ago, I heard you were talking about you almost running out of things to do. So I was like, oh, okay, so this or the next video is probably the last one. And then, like, we're here, like, 5 videos later. I'm like,
This is what you need to do. But is your position really any better? Does Link see you any different than the rest of us? You know the difference between you people and me? I know Lynx treats you like slaves. Hell, that's why they're the biggest in the solar system. I made it to the winning team. People like you trying to lift each other up. You're just letting others keep you down with them. For what? We own you. I got the right to do whatever I want to you. You were nothing until Lynx found you. Obedience is success. You've chosen to cross the company that gave you a chance. We'll drive you into the ground with death. We'll give you work so dangerous you'll revive 20 times a day until your DNA comes apart at the seams. And when you come back as a useless, shivering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill. Woo! I think we're done trying to reason with you, Hal.
All right.
He's very mad.
Just a bit.
Object deposit refused. Please be more careful.
Let's
They were like, we need a minute.
I was just saying, I'm gonna throw that over there. You go into the furnace dragon.
Okay, I love that they were like, we need an enemy for this little chill game. What do we make for the enemy? We can't add a bad guy. Like, make Amazon the enemy, sure.
I mean, it works.
And then they did it. Yeah.
Let's be real. Many of us see Amazon as a bad guy. For very good reason.
Admittedly, I would be curious to know if they picked any specific company to like inspire them off of, other than like broad
Doing good.
just broad critiques. I know there was a lot of this kind of behavior with shipbuilding companies or ship scrapping companies back a few the early early 20th century, 19th century. And a lot of it was interesting.
Get in there! The furnace dragon needs to eat good tonight.
When can we make a sub mod that just replaces the furnace dragon with a giant stretched out picture of air?
Oh, I wish.
applied.
Alright. I just realized the name of this ship. The Shippy Rogers. That's great.
Credits awarded.
So you've exhausted all other content in the game, right?
Yeah.
Here I am thinking that they should really add like a magnet of some kind, which just pulls ship scrap together into like one big blob.
Oh, that would be awesome.
You hear the devs? One more update. We need another final Shipbreaker video.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage destroyed. Refrain from damaging salvage.
52? You are well past redemption at this point.
Eh, don't worry, I'm not done yet.
Like, so are you basically you're just sending him in the wrong spots?
Yep.
It's really funny.
Well, the whole idea here is, you know, industrial action. Show that we're the ones that decide whether they give money or not.
Component incinerated. Don't do that. Object cannot be processed. Please observe salvage destination.
Workers of the solar system unite or something.
We all live together.
Well, that might make it into the processor, but oh well.
And we all lift.
But none of us lift like Mashal lifts.
Incinerated. Penalty has been applied. Deposit
Hell
not
yeah.
accepted.
Sending all that shit in is gonna take so long.
I don't know what point it is, but eventually they just, you know, end it.
I know it ain't easy, but keep at it. What do you know, Joseph? Sitting in your box, barking orders, twisting their minds.
Valuable object processed.
You should see how much you can like just scrounge around for things you can just steal.
Oh, there's some components I can do that with. Most of this I can't.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll make a note to myself. If I ever get to this mission, I'm just gonna sit at the start of it, steal as much as I can, and then blow up the ship.
Raw material deposited. Transferring credit.
Oh, my O2's actually running low. Oops. Well, I mean, that got me closer to here. Let's recharge.
Welcome to Vintage 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Oh, stop it! And yes, the debt is now paid off. Yeah, at this point in the game, I have fully paid off the debt.
Valuable component lost.
I got the achievement and all that, so yeah, you know. Oh, this is a big hunk.
Oh well.
Yes.
That would have been worth Gucci money.
Uh-huh.
To the incinerator. Wow, that is a big chunk.
Oh wait, there's parts that don't or that are supposed to go in there. Still attached. Let's fix that.
Unacceptable. Permanent Steady on, Cutter.
Where's it even attached
Demerit.
at? What was that?
Say demerit D's. This permanent demerit can eat it. Oh, I see the little hazard thingies.
Oh, I've already got it disconnected.
We're almost through. Oh,
Oh.
you're through, all right.
Yeah. Just wait until this baby gets in the furnace dragon. Let's make it go even faster.
If it does.
Yeah, that might be a little too big for even Era's mouth there.
Nobody told Arazim said that.
Object not accepted to process.
Or do, because it'd be funny.
Penalty applied.
It's going.
Is it going to actually... Oh, I think it will fit.
Push it in with another piece. It will fit.
Unfortunately, I think that's about it for my big pieces.
Component lost. Penalty
Darn.
applied.
I kind of did quite the job on tearing this all apart.
Object cannot be processed. Please observe salvage destination.
No, one guy is constantly trying to turn your stuff off.
Uh-huh.
Well, now what a loser.
He thinks he's people.
Valuable component lost. Please be more careful.
He is people. He's just cringe.
Oh, so like Give Gap.
Exactly.
Hey, it
Well,
made it
I
all
like
in.
Poggers. But also, oh well. But also, look, I may be cringe, alright? But.
Yes,
I
you
will
have
give you-
one.
Valuable component destroyed.
I do.
Penalty applied.
Ooh, there's still a
It's
coolant
hard to
tank
be
on that.
criminal.
Goodbye.
What a sad waste of your talent, 52. A negative attitude tips the scales of accomplishment toward failure.
I've got the reactor. I'll throw it in the furnace. Unless you agree to talk.
You know what? I finally figured out what you need, Kaido. To help you learn.
What?
The problem is this whole reviving thing. There's no cost to your mistakes.
No, there's a cost. There's a big cost.
Kaido, I'm taking back Lynx's gift. I'm removing you from the Everwork program. No, you can't do that. Actually, Joseph, I can. Kaido Kovetskin, your backup data is officially deleted.
How? What do we do? What do we do?
Steady now, kiddo. Let go of that reactor and back away.
If I let go, it'll go into the furnace. I'm too close.
Okay. Just hold back now. Real careful, like. You're letting your nerves get the better of you, Kaido. Like you always do.
Weaver.
Quote what, Frost
I wanna
Husky?
die.
See? Real consequences. How? Quiet. God, you ain't gonna die. Now, how about you all just give this a rest and get back to work?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
kiddo. We hear ya.
Yeah, Mike got busted again.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hell, that was a mighty perilous thing to do. How could I know what would happen? We'll be back tomorrow, asking for the same thing. A talk with your bosses. You talk to me. That's all you get. We're done here. Turn in, everyone. Y'all earned it. Weaver out.
Hey, even through all that, I still made money.
That's funny.
Well, yeah, Cosmo. I had just enough go through to the right places to at least pay for my daily fees. Huh.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
You really whooped them out there, Cutter. I'm proud of you. Hal overstepped, and he knows it. We cornered that Bobcat, and he lashed out. But you saw it, the terror in him. He was scared of us. And now that we got the ball rolling, other crews will follow suit. Oh, and don't worry about Kaito. He'll be out of commission till there's a new backup in place. Just gonna be another hit to the profit reports. Hal's only made himself look even worse. And not just to Lynx. See, comms is recorded every shift. Standard Lynx procedure. It's possible today's recording has already made its way into the hands of someone who can share it with a wider audience. I don't rightly know where things go from here, but I do know that tomorrow's feeling mighty hopeful. I'm proud of this crew. Rest easy, Cutter. Weaver out.
Kaido Kovetskin, your backup data is officially deleted.
The wheels of bureaucracy turn slowly.
And when you come back as a useless, gibbering blob, we'll make your family pick up the bill.
But turns out you can grease them with a little bit of public controversy.
Shocking evidence has come to light.
Link scrambled to get some goons together. Of course, put us back in line. But the news was already all over it. Things happened fast. Even quicker than we'd hoped. The Stellar Commission actually stepped in. They deemed Lynx's Everwork program a human rights violation. The Commission recognized the union and then forced Lynx to the table. And there really wasn't much Lynx could do at this point. We agreed to keep the Everwork program, to continue protecting workers. The job's still dangerous after all. But we demanded some major changes to the policies. First, full reversal of the huge fees forced onto the program's participants. Then, complete removal of clauses like 19C. Their whole bag of tricks designed to strip us of our rights. Almost overnight, our humanity was restored. Lynx also ditched their swarm of administrators. They no longer served a purpose to the company. As for Hal Rhodes, Lynx couldn't ignore that he was at ground zero of our revolt. He's right back at his old job, processing. Real back-breaking work. Calicia Rai Paulson went untouched, of course, and everything on the administrators. her and the rest of her family continue to operate and profit from Lynx. Some of us will continue to fight. Others, they're just happy to get back to work.
Negotiations with the Shipbreakers Union have resulted in some unexpected changes to the Lynx Corporation's Salvage Division work agreement. Below is a report on the reversal of certain charges to your account. Any discrepancies must be reported within 12 hours. Note, in order to ensure you are as informed as possible, all employees are encouraged to read the pros and big cons of unionization information handout in their employee terminal. Oh my god. I forgot that even at the end of it all, they still found a way to charge us a fee.
Yep.
At the end of all that, display a fee reversal report, $7.50.
Raw pettiness.
But hey, thanks to all that, you know, I now got, almost $1 billion in my account. God, if only that were real.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Make the most of your shift by fanning the tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
I think the game broke.
Uh-oh.
Ah, there we go.
Morning, folks. Today's the day we finally get back to work, all proper-like. And welcome back, Lou.
It feels great to be back. And I'm ready to race. Anyone wanna?
Come on, kid. You just got back.
Whoa, why don't y'all play it safe today while you clear the cobwebs, all right?
Well, maybe another time, Lou. Oh, but glad you're back. Kaido out.
I should go keep an eye on that kid.
Well, I got a rusty old javelin with my name on it. See you out there.
Spare a moment, Cutter? Couple things I gotta talk to you about. First off, go ahead, look out your viewport for me.
Woo!
That's right. Finally got Beulah to impound. Took a fair amount of sweet talking and a touch of bartering. Anywho, thought you'd be keen to get back at fixing the old girl up. Which brings me to my next point. Open up your employee terminal for me. Access that UOP.
Rank up. Hold
Contract
the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Quack, quack.
The underscore of Ali raided my stream with 15 views.
Wow. Hello there, Kazu. How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. I am Razim. We are currently doing last little bit of Hardspace Shipbreaker. Actually, having paid off all of the debt, and then proceeded to paid off all the debt, and now I'm ready to finish. You did 36 hours? The fluff. Gib Gab. Sit on Kazu until they sleep.
Oh, I think he'd welcome that. I mean, what?
don't care if it's a subathon. Self-care is important. But I do hope it went well for you. And would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up, by the way?
New mandate. Employees require a clear and simple breakdown of their contract status. Now, what I wanted you to see is you can also end your contract from here. However, there's two prerequisites to parting ways with the company. First, you gotta clear your debt. The new regs wiped out a ton, but some folks still got a bit of work to do to get in the green. Second, you need personal transport off station. That means old Beulah needs to be fully operational. Once those requirements are met, you can take the out. If you want, of course. If you're just as happy salvaging away, by all means, keep at it. Okay, close all that for now. I got one last thing I want to talk about. Now, this might come as a bit of a shock, but an opportunity's arisen for me, Earthside. One of them chances you gotta grab at before it gets away. What I'm saying is, well, I'm retiring. Today, in fact. Trying to go out on a high note, as they say. Dee Dee's gonna run things while corporate figures out a replacement. Might not be as talkative as me, but she'll keep the rudder true. Wanted to wish you luck, Cutter. I'm glad we got the opportunity to work together. And who knows? Maybe you hear from me again sometime. Weaver out.
All right. Kazu, please go rest. Self-care.
As I will pick you up and
care
put you in
about
bed.
you.
Help with the triple pod bypass? Let me know. I'm detecting symptoms of acute awesomeness. Nice work, surgeon in training.
Now, the real test. Did I actually manage to get enough of these parts to actually finish this? I have no idea, but I probably did.
Looks like your chronic case of overachievement. Successful transplant. Nice job. I'm detecting symptoms of
Oh, this is actually my second time fully playing through the game. This time I actually, took the time to completely pay off the debt before doing the industrial action.
my prognosis is your ship will be awesome in no time. Nice work, surgeon in training.
Yeah, I think I've got enough parts to take care of all this.
Good job. In 40 years, maybe you can become a real doctor. I'm reading elevated performance levels. Excellent.
I'm just waiting for there to be a single part you're missing.
I am waiting for it too.
Your ship's vitals are improving.
Whoa! You were running low on those ion coils and distributors, though.
Like your chronic case of overachievement.
Hey, road trip friend.
Congrats! You got this ship off life support. I formally award you with the title of Junior Ship Surgeon.
I mean, you could Kazu, but I'm done. Unless they release some new content for it, I don't think I'm gonna be coming back to this game. I kind
Teach it to
of,
me someday.
huh?
Teach it to me someday. I'm playing through it.
Be advised, upon confirmation, employment termination is is effective immediately.
Employment Termination Agreement. Regarding termination of employment with Lynx Corporation. By continuing, you, Shipbreaker 9346-52, henceforth referred to as employee, will confirm that your employment with Lynx Corporation, henceforth referred to as Lynx, is terminated, effective immediately. The agreement shall not in any way be construed as an admission on the part of Lynx that it wrongfully or in any manner or fashion whatsoever violated any law or obligation to the employee. Lynx specifically denies that it has violated any law or obligation relating to its employment of the employee and to the employee's separation from such employment. Payment of remaining account balance. Employee may submit a written request to be paid the remaining account balance owing to you, less required deductions, up to and including the termination date. Requests may take 1 to 2 months to process and are subject to review by the Lynx Corporation Accounting Department. Everwork Protection. Upon termination of your employment, your status within the Lynx Everwork program will also be terminated. Your backup genetic data will be archived. Employees will not be granted copies of this data. You are encouraged to make arrangements for replacement health insurance or other protection, as Lynx cannot accept any liability in relation to personal injury, sickness, or cessation of vital life functions, once your employment has been terminated. Equipment. Immediately upon signature of this agreement, the employee will return all Lynx property and information received in the course of employment with Lynx, including, without limitation, tools, equipment, resources, supplies, documentation, decorative items, employee identification, access cards, and other such materials, and shall retain no copies of any such property or information. Employee is responsible for ensuring all of the above properties be returned in good condition. Oh my god, Kaz. I don't think I'd try that personally. Liability. The employee waives and acknowledges full satisfaction of all claims against Lynx, including, without limitation, those claims concerning employees' employment, employment contracts, and mutual termination thereof, both with respect to the procedure or the form of the mutual termination, and the reasons for such mutual termination, which the employee may have, whether implied by law or pursuant to the provisions of the employee's employment agreement or any other document. Good night, Kaz. Seriously, rest well. You deserve it. You put in a lot there. Confidential information. As used in this agreement, confidential information means non-public information belonging to Lynx or any affiliated person or entity, together the affiliates, which is of value to any of the affiliates in the course of conducting its business and the disclosure of which could result in a competitive or other disadvantage to any of the affiliates. The employee understands and agrees that employment with Lynx created a relationship of confidence and trust between the employee and Lynx with respect to all confidential information. Jeez, there's a lot. Documents, records, etc. All documents, records, data, apparatus, equipment, and other physical property, whether or not pertaining to confidential information, which are or were furnished to the employee by any of the affiliates, or were produced by the employee in connection with employment with Lynx, will be and remain the sole property of Lynx. The employee will return to Lynx all such materials and property. The employee will not retain any such material or property, or any copies thereof after such termination. Independent legal counsel. You confirm that you have sought and obtained independent legal counsel with respect to the details of the provisions evidenced by this release. Understanding of agreement. I hereby declare that I have read and fully understand this agreement. I hereby voluntarily accept the said terms as described above. I have read and accept the terms outlined above. Sure!
Termination acknowledged. To finalize, insert your employee card into the card reader.
My cup! Well, I guess their cup, but whatever.
That'll be a $10 fine.
Plus the pop of the cup.
As they burn my card. Just to really make sure that I know that I'm no longer welcome here.
Your employment has been terminated. All systems access and communication privileges are revoked. Please remove all personal belongings from the habitation module.
Aw, they won't even let me say goodbye to everybody. Collect my suit. Collect my key. And exit. I'm pretty sure I bought all of that equipment too.
Technically, I think you paid to use it.
No, I eventually purchased it. I was no longer renting it.
Oh, okay.
Man, my ship could use a paint job.
But if it had a fresh paint job, it wouldn't have that old trucker feel to it.
Ah, true, true.
Cutter, if you're hearing this, it means you and Beulah are well on your way. Away from Morgan Station, away from Lynx. Hopefully, I'm sipping pina coladas surface side right now, watching the nephews splash in the waves. You know, when I first took up the foreman gig, I figured it was for the money. Then, it got so the money didn't matter. Mattered most was doing right by all you kids coming up. I was already starting to understand that the game's rigged. You know, Lou was right all along. If I could go back and do right by her, I surely would. Folks like her, who fight tooth and nail for the good of others, they keep the rest of this world honest. Without them, well, let's just say that honesty doesn't exactly occur in abundance naturally. What you're embarking on right now is the dream. And you earned it with your own sweat and blood. You're heading into the great wide open. And from here on out, you got no master but yourself. Now, that doesn't mean it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. There's as much bad as good out there. As much failure as opportunity. As many enemies as friends. But I know if anyone can make it out there, it's you. I wish I could see what you do. What you make of yourself. promise me one thing. When you get to wherever it is you're going, you send me a postcard. Weaver out.
See, you space cowboy. I guess I must have completed the story before they added achievements. Because this isn't the first time I completed the story and, you know, got to the credits and everything. And hello there, Wernie. And hello, Ren. Yeah, I've played, I played during the beta, where they had some really interesting things. Like, for example, did you guys know that during the beta, some of the cut points would have a case on them that you would then have to grab an object from elsewhere on the ship and blast it at that case to break it free so you can actually cut that cut point off.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, except that they never explained it.
Oh, so people would be trying to cut it, and they'd be like, why doesn't it work?
Exactly. And it didn't even work with the demo charges. So I had to look it up for what the hell to do with it, and somebody had accidentally, blasted something around, and and they discovered it and went to post online. There were
Not gonna lie, that probably would have been like the 5th thing I attempted, just out of frustration, was throw shit at it. But I like throwing things, so,
Yeah. There were a lot of things that they, thankfully changed before the final version of the game. That was the main thing that I remembered being very different and very annoying to deal with. Well, it was also because it was like, you don't really have very many options for just throwing something small at that little cut point. Hardspace horses, Bruce and Frank, an unnamed rat, and then apparently they had a fish named Sunday. But not Sunday.
They also had a bunch of cats and dogs.
I missed that part.
Yeah, it was right above that.
Yeah, if any of you have not checked out this game, I cannot recommend it enough. It's a great story. You get to really enjoy the characters. And the gameplay loop is a lot of fun. My only thing that I would say is at the end, I wish that they had more ship variety. Because at the end, you basically had just the long tube thing with the giant fuel tank in the middle. Sure, there were 2 different versions of that, but it's not enough. But man,
Yeah,
what I would give for DLC for this game. And I know at some point they're going to be they're going to be coming out with more games.
I'm interested to see what they make next.
Same. My assumption is it's going to literally pick up right at the end of this one.
Well, that's if they do another, game of this type, they might do something completely different.
Well, no, I mean, like, you're picking up with the character that you played throughout this one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my assumption is. They're just going to pick up with the same character, but it'll probably be a different game altogether.
That would be pretty neat.
Though I feel like they'll still have some, ship breaking, because, well, the ship literally has tools for that. The one that you leave with.
Become pirate, disassemble people's ships while they're in it, take their stuff.
I welcome it.
I'm sad they made it to where I couldn't do that in Avorion anymore. They fixed that.
Also, I really like these credits where they show off all the different concept art.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty neat.
Oh, apparently at one point they had ideas for a more involved living quarters. Man, what I would give for a multiplayer game or multiplayer version of this, where you just get a giant. Many spaceships were harmed in the making of this game. Hardspace Shipbreaker is inspired in part by the real-world industry of shipbreaking and the struggles and dangers that shipbreakers face in some parts of the world.
Yeah.
Sure? All right. Oh, yes, Simple. Lynx absolutely deserves that. But it's a bit early, but I am going to call the stream here. After all, we just beat the game. There's only about 45 minutes before I normally would end anyways. So thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was the end of Hardspace Shipbreaker. And yes, I'm uninstalling it now, before any more teasing happens. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to help out the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Night.